I'm Darren Crooks, and welcome to the new and improved Shoot to Shit podcast, where I'm going to film it instead of just record it, because I think it might be a little bit more interesting that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm joined today by my old boss, in a way, I guess.
That feels rude when you say that, yeah.
James Oliver.
Hey
So,
guys.
tell us
how's
a
it
bit
going?
about yourself, man.
Yeah, so I've been doing like film reviews for quite a while now, for about 3 years overall, if you want to put it all together. So I just started doing written reviews, and then I started doing video reviews on Facebook and then I created my own YouTube channel, which is James Oliver Film Reviews. Go check it out if you want to.
I'll put a link in the description.
Yeah, even if you want to go tell me I'm shit, that's also okay.
Feedback's feedback.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, any sort of feedback. And then I also write magazine articles now for Northern Woman magazine. So if you want to maybe tell Karen, the accountant, about that, I don't know. It's just because I doubt many people our age is going to read that magazine. Yeah. But yeah, it's a lot of fun, and yeah, I'm looking to do podcasting pretty soon because videos, trying to keep up with them now. Like I've saw about 50 films this year. I've only reviewed about 25. So yeah, I've completely lost out and dropped the ball on the game.
At least if you're not recording them, then you can just sit down and talk about them and get them churned out as much as possible.
Exactly, yeah. Recording them is a pain in the ass. So I would usually just have done handheld ones. We're kind of doing that.
In the car and sort of thing.
But my mate who does photography, he then started editing them for me. As you'll notice the difference in quality on my YouTube page. Trust me, it goes from really shit to really good. But yeah, now we just haven't had the time to sit down in a while because of our conflicting work schedules and stuff.
I think that's probably better for myself that way because I do everything. So I record, edit, and all that sort of shit.
Nice.
But then it's easier for me to do it, and I don't work.
Once
the kids are asleep, I can do what I please.
It's just
I don't have any other commitments, and just I can sit and do what I want.
Since I became duty manager, it's it kind of just took over a bit. So I was like, okay, it's fair enough. So
because whenever I was working there, you were just
Supervisor James, and I'm top dog.
Top dog, James.
I'm not really top dog. Nobody respects me.
No.
so everyone's just get out.
You're come duty manager, yes.
Then I'm just no. It's I'm sorry, my bad. So we've been traveling around the north for the past couple of weeks now, promoting my Omnipass.
Yeah, because I didn't actually say you worked in Omniplex.
So it's if you want to know where to find me, or don't.
If you want to come, send them some death threats or something. Go to the Donald Omniplex.
But not for another 2 weeks. So, I'm not there, so yeah.
I bet you the staff are yes.
Oh yeah, everyone's loving it. Everyone's having a ball of a time, just not.
Now you come back as Hitler walking down the aisle or something.
Right, what's not done? Get this done. Yeah, I'm a good manager.
I'm sure you're not that bad.
No.
I can't imagine you being too bad.
No.
As long as shit gets done.
Depends who you ask.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's something you could ask and never tell you otherwise, but no.
Because I walked into to go see something the other day and I was I recognize nobody here.
It's there's 1 or 2 people who are still there, but that's it.
And then just you floating about with
your
your waistcoat on.
Oh, familiar face. I didn't even recognize me the first time because I had the waistcoat on.
Yeah,
so I was just is that?
Who the fuck's that guy?
Okay, no, I get it, yeah, so.
Yeah. Oh, fair play.
I love my job though, so I really can't complain.
Yeah, no, there's I can't say anything bad about Omniplex whenever I worked there. It was my favorite place to work in ages. I was so annoyed whenever I had to leave.
I know, it's God damn it.
That's what you see in a couple of years time. You're still there. I'm gonna be funny. I'm going here. I need a job. Sort me out.
Hook us up, would you? Thanks very much.
And then people watch this video back and be he knew fine well he's gonna hire that guy again.
No promises were made during the recording of this video.
But that,
yes.
You're gonna
maybe off camera. Maybe.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. So. Fair enough. So, we're here to talk about what's actually coming out.
Yes.
Soon.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
I think you know a lot more about it. I'm kind of behind the times these days when it comes to what films are coming out.
Fair enough. Well, we can start with the most recent one that's coming out next Wednesday, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
The new Tarantino movie.
Ooh, number 9.
Yeah.
Number 9. It's apparently being called his best work.
Oh, yeah?
Since, Jackie Brown and Pulp Fiction.
That sounds something.
Which I'm quite,
Yeah. Well, my favourite Tarantino film to this date is still Reservoir Dogs.
Great show.
Because I think it's just a brilliantly well done film.
Yeah.
And for a film that was done on the cheap as well.
Yeah, that's right.
It's done really well. But Pulp Fiction was amazing. Jackie Brown, I didn't actually know I liked until I watched it again, last year.
I've only seen a bit of it, to be fair.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I hadn't even watched the full thing, yeah.
It is a very good film, so it is. But it's one of the only films he's done that isn't his own original work, because it was based off a book.
Ah, okay. I did not know that.
Anyway, yeah.
You're going to come to know I don't know much about classic films at all.
That's where I'll come in, because I know
Yeah,
too
that's
much
where,
about films.
that's why you're here.
Yeah. You talk about all the new stuff that's coming out, and I'll just
Yeah, you just
reminisce
throw
on the old
the
stuff.
classics. Yeah, because I don't know jack shit about half of them, so and I get slated for it all the time.
Yeah, for somebody who's so into their films,
I know, right?
you
Yeah,
haven't seen
everyone-
like half of the classics.
Yeah, no, and I'm not even gonna give an example because I'm pretty sure
There's
people-
too many.
Yeah, and people
Like, you
will,
were looking through my collection earlier, like, nope, nope,
Yeah,
nope.
it's just like about 3/4 of your collection. It's just like, no, I haven't seen that. I haven't even heard of that. Yeah, it's like, are you serious? Like,
Yeah.
what can I say?
Like I said, I would lend them to you, but I wouldn't get them back for another year. Because I did lend in the first volume of the Batman animated series.
Yeah.
And whenever Aiden was first born, and now Cassie's born, and I only got it off.
14 months later. There you go. It's perfect in condition.
Yeah. But Once Upon a Time in America, it looks, or Hollywood even, that's a completely different film.
Yeah,
Once Upon a Time in America. I actually have that up there.
Were you thinking of Welcome to America? Was that
Welcome
Eddie
to
Murphy?
America?
Yeah.
There is Once
Oh, is
Upon
it
a Time in America.
Ah, right,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
See
It's
again,
like
didn't know that.
Robert De Niro's in it, I'm pretty sure.
Ah, okay, cool.
It's
yeah.
a really long film.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
this one's gonna be pretty long as well.
Oh
I think
yeah,
it's like
it's kicking the 3-hour mark near.
near about that, yeah. So I
Yeah.
can't wait though. It looks really fun.
Yeah, from what I've seen in the trailers, it looks class. And then I think has it already been released in America?
Yeah,
or-
it was released like I think it was last week in America. So
Yeah, because
lucky
I've seen there's like
buggers.
rave reviews, but I don't even want to read any of the reviews until I see it myself.
I see. I'm the opposite. I like read all the reviews and I've watched like countless interviews with
Oh,
the
really?
cast. Yeah, and they're just like those three are like the coolest people ever. Leonardo
Yeah.
DiCaprio, Brad Pitt, Margot Robbie. Also, Margot Robbie, I'd like to make my future wife, but you know,
I think most guys.
everyone
would,
in
to
the
be fair.
world. Yes,
Just go back and watch Wolf of Wall Street, and that's all you'll get.
that's all you'll need.
Yeah.
Just even type it into Google.
Yeah, don't do it now.
No,
Continue
no,
watch
not-
this video.
yeah, continue-
Sort
yeah,
yourself
just-
out after.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What you do in your own time is none of our business.
No.
But if you want the goods, that's all we're saying.
I think what was good about the advertising for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was that none of it's really focused on the whole Charlie Manson side of things.
No, it's more
Because that's what
just
they were talking about
Yeah, that
when
was
the
like a
film was
big-
first coming about.
big fear sort of thing. It was like, are they gonna like glorify
The,
what happened, the murders
and
it's
stuff.
Like, because you know Sharon Tate's in as well. That's who Margot Robbie plays. But no, I think they're just gonna run with that story of like Rick Dalton and Cliff Booth and his
Yeah.
stunt double and that
And that there's just like the backdrop.
parallel kind of thing. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
running,
happening at the same time,
But
which
it's
is
not.
really well done.
Yeah, it's like to me. Like,
Well, I hope it's really well done. I think it's cool the way they did
yeah,
that. but-
I have faith. Like I can't really diss any
Oh,
of Tarantino's
yeah.
films, so I'm like, yeah, this will probably be class. So.
I think the only Tarantino film that I didn't like hold up to a pedestal was The Hateful Eight, and I think it's just because it went through such a churn to be made. I remember like the scripts and all got leaked to
Oh,
it, and
that's
he
right,
was going to
actually,
make it
yeah.
and all at one point, and he
Yeah.
did like a script
Yeah.
roadshow with it. So whenever it came out, I was sort of like I'd already sort of read the script because it had been online, and
yeah.
after he had kind of said he's not going to make it, I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I want to know what it was going to
would
be.
turn out like.
And it did change quite a bit in the filming, but whenever I was watching the film, I was just sort of like, it could have maybe been better.
I enjoyed it. Like it's kind of like the last part of it's more enjoyable than like the first.
Yeah,
the
it
first
really
half's
t-
just really introducing everything.
It didn't
and
need to be
everyone.
as long as it was. Like
Nah.
Tarantino, I think that's probably his most self-indulgent work.
Oh,
was The Hateful Eight.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so that comes out next Wednesday, the 14th. Mark that in your calendars.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna be there opening day, hopefully.
Fingers crossed me as well.
Yeah,
I mean,
you're not working it.
No, I'm not. I'm off. So yeah,
You
I'm
make
just
a
like,
point.
yes. It's like making a point, just getting the whole crew together. I'll even go by myself. I don't care.
Oh yeah. I was thinking it was whenever Bohemian Rhapsody came out, that was the first film I've ever went to see by myself,
Did
and
you?
I wish it was a better film to go see by myself.
Thank God you said that. Because if you had said I really enjoyed it, I was leaving. I hated that film with a
No.
passion.
I was
Everyone
just-
knows I hated Rami Malek in that film.
Yeah,
Yep. Everyone
Fair
ask anyone who
I like that
work
guy
with
as
or
well.
I'm friends with. I just didn't know. Everyone knows, and whenever it came to him getting the best actor Oscar,
Nah.
don't even start me. Don't even start me.
I've given up on the Oscars, like so I have.
I still watched it, but yeah, Rami Malek is just like, nope, can't even deal with that.
No,
So
I think it was because I was like, I really like Queen, and I was like,
so did I. I love
it
Queen
looked
the band,
good from the trailer,
but- yeah.
and I hadn't heard any of the issues that I had with Bryan Singer, I think,
Yeah.
while he was directing it, so I was like, oh, it's just gonna be a good biopic, and the fact that the Queen members are still alive had
Yeah,
produced
and
it and stuff and had a hand in it. I was like, oh, it's gonna be really good, and it was like the biggest pile of lies you could think of and
Yeah. Also the
inconsistencies.
one. Yeah, it's like the one scene that really pissed me off is that You know the scene where it's like, oh, you know, I've got it. What, AIDS? Okay, yeah, cool. Let's go to Live Aid.
Yeah,
Like,
let's
you
have
know,
a big
yeah,
hug.
it just doesn't like it doesn't.
That
You know,
didn't work out
it's like
that way.
no, it affected him a hell of a lot more than that. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
And
It's
then
like,
if
oh,
you know
yeah.
the history of Queen as well, you're watching it going, wait, what? That's,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
not how things turned out in timeline wise.
Yeah, but anyway,
Yeah.
Rocketman was good though.
Was it good?
I really enjoyed it. Again, it don't really go in focusing on like the timeline of things, but if you just enjoy it for like a musical, then
I've heard
I
it
loved
is more of a fantasy musical than it is a full on
Yeah,
biopic.
I loved it though. Taron Egerton should be in the running this year.
Think so? Yeah.
I really hope so, yeah, because it was released, even though it was released in May, so I'm not too sure if it can qualify or not, but I'm pretty sure
It's
it
really
might.
surprising whenever you watch Oscars and you're like, wait, did that not come out like fucking ages ago?
Yeah,
and it's
and
only being recognised now and
Yeah,
stuff.
that's the thing. And then, if you love classic films as well, next Tuesday there is Apocalypse Now, the final cut, being screened in cinemas.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's being screened in Omniplex, and then the week after that's in the Odyssey
Right.
for like
okay.
a week. So yeah,
So
but
it's kind of just going around then.
yeah,
So it is.
but it's I really want to see that because again, haven't seen it.
No.
Ah.
Is it, arguably, I think the documentary about the making of Apocalypse Now is more entertaining than the film.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, The Heart of Darkness. I
I've
think it's called.
I've just heard it's just like it's an absolute essential like.
It's like the opening scene with Martin Sheen going mental. It was real, basically.
Oh, okay.
You know, so if,
Okay.
yeah, I'm not gonna say much more because if you haven't seen it, I don't
Yeah,
want
I'm
to spoil
really
anything for
looking
you.
forward to it.
Yeah.
But it looks cool. So
Yeah, it is.
I'm
Good
taking
film.
the poster home.
Yeah, I
it's
remember, that's
cool.
one thing you do in the cinema.
The posters, yeah.
I remember, like, whenever I first started working there, you just would show up when you weren't working and like sort out posters and stuff. And I'm like,
Pretty
who is
much,
this
yeah.
guy? And
Yes.
they're like, that's James. He does the posters. Like,
Poster,
okay.
Yeah.
like,
pretty
he's
much.
really into his movies and like, good, because so am I.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, have you seen this? No. What about this? No. And this one? No.
So I was like looking
Are you
around
an
and go, what's came out
imposter?
recently?
Yeah, it's like, are you lying to me? It's just a joke to you. It's like, no, I swear to God. Just the newer stuff though, yeah. So.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah,
think
that'll be
did
cool.
you have the neon demon tattoo whenever I started working there?
Yeah, so
You already
that
had it,
is
didn't you?
this three. Oh, but I can't really bend my arm correctly, but it's right here. So yeah, because I really love that film, and then everyone took the piss out of me for it because they were like it was crap, and I disagree.
Don't know, I didn't watch it yet.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I love
think it
Elle
was-
Fanning as well, so
Fair enough.
I'm a big Elle Fanning fan.
I do want to watch it though because
Yeah.
I do like to make up my own mind with these sort of films.
Yeah, it's just it's one of those. It's an indie film, so
Yeah.
rightfully a lot of people don't know of it
It's
or
not
don't like
for
it.
everyone.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I really enjoyed it and got the poster, got the tattoo, got the poster framed actually.
Yeah.
As well. Yeah.
Like, you have the poster of Raw framed too, don't you?
Yeah, there's a funny story behind that, but we'll leave that for another video because it'll take too long to go into.
Fair enough.
Basically, I searched high and low for this poster.
Really?
Yeah, I went down south the day it released. Took my ex-girlfriend at the time down. We had a nice wee day in Dublin. Went and saw the film. Asked for the poster. Couldn't give me it.
No?
No. Came back up. Literally took me in about another 2 weeks after that. Then it got released up here, and I went into QFT one night just on the off chance. And I was like, "You wouldn't happen to have a Raw poster, would you?" And they were literally gonna throw it out. 'Cause
Seriously?
QFT don't keep their posters once it's done. They just
Oh,
recycle
they get
them
rid
and
of
that's it. Yeah. So and he was like, "Yeah," I was like, "We're actually gonna get rid of this tomorrow," and I was just like,
So
"My
lucky.
dreams right now." Yeah, so I was like framing that.
No, if you haven't seen Raw, it's like a French
Yep.
cannibal
Yeah.
sort of film.
Yeah, pretty much that's it in
Yeah.
a nutshell.
It's
French
weird.
cannibalism.
It's weird. It's
Yeah.
really weird.
Again, not for everyone.
No, it is a good film
I
though.
did enjoy it. Yeah.
I would definitely recommend it for people who are into their sort of hardcore sort of
Yep.
films.
Get it on Blu-ray as well if you can.
Yeah, I think HMV did it. didn't
Yeah,
they?
exclusively. Yeah, actually nowhere else.
Yeah, because I got
so.
it there. But I got it, it was like £4 whenever I got it in HMV.
See, and just be an idiot like me and go and spend a heap on it, like 15 quid.
Seriously?
Yeah, because you can't find it anywhere else. I was like, I want it on Blu-ray. Just go, take it. Yeah, so.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's fine, yeah.
I must have just waited the right amount of weeks to come in and
Yeah,
have it on
it's just like,
sale.
oh, here, this looks good. Bang, bingo. Yeah.
Because it was a film I'd always heard of, and then I just seen it, I was like, oh fuck, that's that film, and grabbed it straight
Yeah.
out the bat, especially for £4. I was like, yeah.
That's what I did the other day with Train to Busan. I'd always heard
Oh,
about
it's a
it,
great
and
film.
then I picked it up the other day, watched it, and I was like, this is actually great.
Yeah, I watched it on Amazon Prime, I think, whenever I got it, and I thought it was really good.
Yeah, and they're making a sequel, I think.
I know they're going to do a remake. I don't know if
Yeah, I
they're doing a
don't.
sequel.
I don't know about like an American remake of it. I don't.
It's
I
not
don't
going to
fi-
work
yeah,
out at all.
I
so
really.
it's
It's yeah. I mean, World War Z. I enjoyed it, and I really wanted them to do a sequel of it, and then that didn't happen.
not, no.
But remaking the Train to Busan, I'm like,
Leave it alone. It's already been done. come up with something original.
Yeah, Hollywood.
Please.
That's speaking of originals. Cats.
Is that original?
No, it's not. But still, it's just. Yeah.
I'm not a theater buff or anything, but I've heard from people who are like, Cats is a shit musical anyway.
It's not even like a good music. It's just mass crap.
It's like they have that one song, Memories, and everything else is crap.
No, I've never heard of. Like, I've obviously heard of it. Never seen the stage play though, or anything like that.
No.
All I know is that trying to turn a very famous musical into a film is not going to work. It's just not at all. So why even attempt it?
Yeah.
And the trailer just, oh my god.
CGI.
Ah.
I hope that's not the finished product, but in a way I sort of do as well, because it looks like such a mess.
Well, it's like what they do at E3. It's just like,
Yeah.
This is not in-game footage.
Yeah.
It's like alpha footage, yeah. No, it looks terrible. It looks
It's
diabolical.
uncanny valley, like, so it is. And then they've got like cats wearing skins of other cats or something. Like
I don't
Judi Dench, she's got like this big fur coat.
I don't know. It's messed up. And you have Jason Derulo and Taylor Swift
Yeah.
and James Corden, who plays like a fat cat. I don't
Yeah,
know.
and then they have Fat Amy from what's her
Rebel
Wilson,
Rebel Wilson, yeah.
and she has cat tits.
Yeah, and then I mean, God help the newcomer who plays like the main. Yeah, I mean, God help.
What a little twitchy tail
yeah,
and stuff.
like what a film to start. Sorry, what a film to end your career on.
So just go nowhere in the career.
You're gonna be on those B+ films you see on the Sci-Fi Channel. It's like
That's what it looks like.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Again, I don't know. We might put descriptions for the trailers in this video. We don't know.
Maybe. Yeah.
Actually, we probably won't for that one. Just,
yeah, I know.
just go look it up and just.
Oh, it does. It's like they don't even have the proportions of cats properly because they've built sets.
Yeah.
Like they build real life sets.
Yeah.
For these like that are 3 times the height of the actors.
Yeah.
But like. That doesn't work. I don't get cats. The sizing and all doesn't work out.
Yeah, it just looks like a mess.
I really need a sneeze. I'm trying not to. I can just feel the twitch in my nose.
It's like
I think I need to trim my nose hairs or something. So you know whenever you get like one part of your eye, it's watering.
Yeah, and then you're like, crap. It's like I don't need to right now.
I think I'm good.
Nice. Just be like, okay, now, damn it.
I'll have to like just mute the audio because it'll be really loud.
Yeah, it's just like, so it's just gonna be a part where there's like no talking.
Silence.
It's like, oh my god, what was that? So yeah,
just me doing a weird
just,
face,
and
like you just go.
It's like, Darren's just like,
yeah,
it's like you okay
fall off
there?
the chair.
Oh god. Yeah. Next up, there's Netflix coming into its own with The Irishman.
Oh yes, the new Scorsese film.
Yeah, now this I've already read. Actually, this is being released, like a limited release in theaters. I think it's only in America though, but I don't really care because that means that it could be in contention for the Oscars and Golden Globes, which I'm very excited about. Because if it's on Netflix, it has to have a limited run.
Yeah.
Somewhere for it to be.
Aye.
Just like Roma last year. Did you ever see Roma?
I didn't watch it, but it did well, didn't it?
Yeah. I mean, it was alright. Like it was, great cinematography and stuff and all that.
That is just I've seen like bits and pieces of it and I was like, that's something that I really need to sort of sit down and watch.
Oh yeah, you can't. Yeah, I just watched it.
It wasn't one I'd stick on a whim.
No, definitely not. No. But yeah, so Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, and Joe Pesci. Yeah. So basically tells the story of the most famous mob hit in history on good old Jimmy Hoffa, who's apparently in a bridge in San Andreas, but that was debunked years ago because he's not.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like literally, that was one of like the things in San Andreas. People like believe they saw him in a bridge. Actually, was that true? I can't actually remember whether that was true or false. I just
I didn't even know what the Irishman was actually about. I just knew who was in it and who was directing it.
So the book, it's based on a book. So the book's called I Hear You Paint Houses, and it's about like this guy who does like mob hits and stuff like that. So he ends up becoming quite friendly with him. And then,
right. So is that like their code word for it?
Yeah, it's like I Hear You Paint Houses. Yeah.
Right, okay.
It says that in the trailer, and it's him speaking over the phone to De Niro, and he picks up he's on the phone. And he's like, yes, sir, I do. It's like, can you paint mine? Looking at Coda Dulux. Don't know what you'd recommend, but. It's a really shit joke, wasn't it? I'd always wanted to make that joke and it just sounded better in my head.
See, because I haven't seen the trailer, I thought you were being serious for a second. I was like, okay, what? And then I sort of twigged what you're doing. I was like, oh. Right, okay. guy.
Yeah. So it's like, was Dulux even around back then?
Yeah.
Just like the dog in the corner. God damn it! It's just like one big commercial. That's all it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
They became
Just
the
a
best of
massive
friends.
pig in his
Yeah. It's just like paintbrushes with like red on it, being like, "Ah, here you go. Yep, I do. Yeah, I do paint houses, man." Yeah. So.
Can you imagine if they actually called the film that? I don't think it would be anywhere near as well received, probably.
I hear you paint houses.
Yeah, because it says, "Oh, have you seen I Hear You Paint Houses?" But what the fuck is that?
I was like, what?
Or just say, "Have you seen the Irishman?" I'd be like, "Oh, yeah."
Yeah, so yeah, it's just like a much more shorter name.
Yeah.
It's like kind of, delivers its point a bit more. So yeah, so it looks really good though. I
Yeah.
can't wait. It's September, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't really give a date, it just said autumn, so I'm assuming that's like September, October on Netflix.
Yeah. Well, autumn's is
Yeah.
like October time, isn't it?
Yeah, so.
Because the Americans call it fall.
Okay, yeah, fall, yeah.
And the only reason they call it fall, I think, is because leaves fall down. Because that's the Americans for you.
Simplicity at its
Yep.
best, yes.
We're like, autumn. We're like, leaves fall down.
Fall.
Just call it fall.
But they call winter the same thing, so.
Yeah, in summer, there's not much else you can do
Yeah,
with
I know,
it.
yeah, it's like winter, summer, we need to be different here, guys.
Did they
Fall.
make anything else for spring?
No.
No.
No, I don't
So it's
think
just
so.
autumn.
Yeah,
It's like, nah, we don't like autumn.
yeah, we do like it's fall. Fall's
Yeah.
good. Thanksgiving, I don't know. Because we don't have anything in November, so.
No.
Whereas they do, so.
Fair
Check it
enough.
out, yeah.
But, so basically that'd be like a Goodfellas reunion, that film.
Great, like Goodfellas, Casino.
I still haven't watched
yeah.
Casino.
It's great.
That's one of the few films that I think you've seen that it's a classic that I haven't seen.
I'm not saying something. Yeah.
I know. I do own it, but I haven't watched it
Okay,
yet.
yeah. And then,
It's because it's like a 2.5 hour film.
yeah,
or
it
something,
is. Like,
so-
yeah, it's quite lengthy.
Yeah.
And then, of course, one of my favorites as well, Heat. Always got a fantastic film.
Yeah.
And everyone's gonna get sick and tired of me by the time I stop talking about it.
Oh yeah.
I swear to God, like for our 250th review last year, we rented out this wee like home cinema in Cumber, like outside Cumber, and we watched Heat.
I've heard
I
of it.
literally just dragged everyone along.
Yeah, I think I was supposed to go to that.
Yeah,
but
you
I
were,
didn't.
yeah. And you couldn't. I was like, God damn it, Dan. So, yeah, it's a cool cinema. You should look in Harn it out.
I'm thinking about it every time I like remember, but I'm like, I really need to do something there, and it goes completely
I
out
think
of
I
my head.
have the card still in my wallet.
Seriously.
It's in here somewhere. Oh, here it is. Hold on.
Because you actually have to
Oh,
like
nope,
call
that's-
the dude.
Yeah, that's
I
like
know.
that's my Northern Woman card. You want to see that?
Northern Woman card.
Shut up.
Well,
Oh, here, yeah. So Excelsior Picture Theatre. Yeah. Rory Spence is the proprietor. So there you go.
Very good.
Yeah. So get on that.
I think you just call him, and as long as you have it on DVD, you can
Pretty
project
much.
it.
Not Blu-ray, just DVD.
Just DVD.
But I don't care. It's still cool.
I know.
That's
Like
it.
if you really want to watch something, you can just get it on DVD,
Yeah,
cheap,
exactly,
and
yeah.
to watch on the big
Pretty
screen.
much. And it's like a 1950s kind of style setup. It's just awesome. Like, it
That's
really
pretty
is
cool.
cool. Yeah. And he goes around with for us anyway, like he got one of our mates Claire, like like they have at baseball games in America where like the thing around their neck, yeah, and he put like chalk ice pops on it.
Oh really?
Just made her walk through the just giving people chalk pops. I was like, haha.
I had to do that
Like, that's
once
class. Yeah.
at a wedding. Yeah, it was like my cousin's wedding. They
At a
did like
wedding.
a movie themed wedding,
Nice.
and
nice.
their like invitations were like movie stubs, like, big ones obviously.
That's class.
And it was like me and one of the other dudes were ushers, and they were like, "Oh, so you like have the wee thing and popcorn in it?" And it's like like I think they got like loads of popcorn stuff from Movie Land
Yeah.
in ours. They'd
Nice.
give them loads,
Nice.
and they put like their service, fucking the timetable of
Yeah,
the
yeah.
wedding basically on the popcorn
that
thing,
is class.
and you handed it out to everybody.
That just gave me a great idea for my wedding.
Yeah.
if I ever get married.
If.
Which at this rate is not looking likely at all. It's just
Marry your hand or something.
Pam and her 5 sisters. It's
Become a Mormon.
live in isolation. It's like, yeah, so film review number 1001. It's like, where's your wife? She's not here anymore.
No. Your hand's missing.
It's like,
It's a bit
shot
rude
me.
now.
Ah, it's like a stump. Like, well, this is what happens, guys. Yeah, anyway.
Moving on from there.
Moving on, yeah, I was just trying to do a weird subject. What else is coming out?
You tell me. That's why you're here.
It's like, you do this, I do that, yeah. It's Chapter 2, there you go.
Ah,
That's
yes.
another big one
Mhm.
in September 6th. So, the Losers Club come back to Derry 27 years later. And they're all grown up now, so of course you need a grown up cast.
Yeah.
Which includes James McAvoy and Jessica Chastain. And I'm really excited about that.
Bill Hader as well.
Yep,
It's a very good choice for Richie, I think.
Yep, because they're all great
Yeah.
actresses. So.
Whereas the other two actors, I think I've seen the guy who plays Mike.
I've
maybe
heard
in a
of
few
them
things.
in something, but yeah, I don't
But
actually
the
know
other
what
fella
they're
plays
from.
Ben. I have no idea who he is.
Couldn't tell you. So,
No.
and apparently this one's gonna, it won't travel change a lot, but it'll go back to like the kids and then them. So
Sort of the way the second part of the miniseries did.
Yeah, so the kid actors are still in it.
Yeah.
Just as like flashbacks or anything. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Jessica Chastain as Beverly though, that was actually, I think from the get go, they'd said that was like it was
going to be a
their
thing.
head. Yeah, it was like Jessica Chastain like instantly.
Andy Muschietti and her were like mates, I think, off Mama, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was always a thing, and then the girl played young Beverly had said that she wanted her to sort of be her older character, which makes sense.
Like, that's fantastic because she looks a spitting image. If you really think about it, you're like, actually, yeah, you can.
They're both ginger. It works, but they're the both same kind of ginger.
Strawberry blonde, actually.
Ginger.
Ginger one way or the other, yeah. So yeah, and of course Bill Skarsgård returning as Pennywise to absolutely frighten the life out of you.
Yeah.
And make you shit yourself.
See, the first time I watched the first chapter of it, I thought, I was like, oh, that was really creepy and all. And then I watched it again, I was like, that really wasn't scary at all, but it is still a great film.
It's just eerie.
Yeah.
The bit where like he's in the long grass and he's eating the arm, and
That's
then
funny.
he sees him and he just goes like that. It's like, good lord. And like this like blood smeared face. I'm like, that's cool. And this one looks to go a bit more mental though, because like he kind of knows he's on his way out the door. So he kind of tries a lot more tactics and.
Plus, you seen from what I got of the trailer, you get some different origin of Pennywise.
Yeah.
By the looks of it.
Which I'm cool with.
Yeah. Have you read the books?
I tried to read the book and it did not happen. Literally the print is like this size and the book's like this big. I was like, I'm out.
I listened to it through Audible.
Okay, that's it. Simple, yeah.
But I was like listening to it through Audible whenever I was working my old job where I would do like 6 a.m. starts.
Oh, okay.
And I'd work and listen to it. And there was like a part near the end of the book. I was like, I hope the fuck nobody hears what I'm hearing right now. Because I was a bit in the sewers with all the kids and there's some dodgy things that go on.
Oh, yeah. They all have they basically all have an orgy.
Yeah. Bev gets steamrolled, basically. And it goes into the description, and I'm sitting there going, this is fucking weird. Stephen King, what are you doing? You coke addict.
Yeah, basically she gets gangbanged.
Yeah, and enjoys it.
And
she does.
Lord. Yeah, so, yeah, but I think they didn't include it in the first film, obviously, but I'm pretty sure they contemplated it at one stage. Because to defeat Pennywise, like, they have to show that they love each other. Don't know why you couldn't just give a hug and like a group circle hug.
I think the closest thing that came to it was whenever Ben kissed Bev to get her out of the deadlights.
Yeah.
To like save her that sort of way.
I mean that's fine, you know.
Yeah,
okay,
that's all they needed to do.
Alright, yeah, that's not the other thing though. Like
no, there's no need for it whatsoever.
No, and I swear to God, see if it has a flashback in this film of that happening.
It's like how they actually got
it. Yeah, and it's still branded a 15. What is wrong with you people? Like, that's not even.
See, I would love to go into this film as an 18, because then you know they're going to push some sort of boundary.
Well, so that's the thing, but I just know fine rightly it's going to be released as a 15 again.
Yeah.
And it's going to make my life miserable for 2 weeks.
Aye, because children will be coming in trying to get in.
The very first one was a nightmare. It was just because just people don't understand, and you're like, no, it's like this is very graphic.
I think the only issue we had of that whenever I worked at the cinemas, whenever Deadpool 2 came out, and there was just like all these little teenagers that were like 12 and 13 trying to get in, and you're like, nah.
It's like, nah, not happening.
Not happening.
It's like, so it's in that screen there, so you just behind you, where the front doors are, you just walk out there and keep walking, that's where it is. Yeah, so.
Wait till it comes out DVD.
It's like, we're just doing our job, you know what I mean? It's like, it's one of them things.
And then people slobber, and you get parents coming in going, I'll allow them to. I was like, well, we don't.
Streaming services.
Yeah.
What not like?
You're not going to lose your job. I will.
Yeah, it's like, I will, and I don't want to, so yeah.
So
nice.
Get the fuck.
Yeah, pretty much. What else coming out in this? I'm trying to think of something that coming out towards the end of the year. Oh, Dr. Sleep.
Oh, yes. The long-awaited sequel to The Shining.
Which Stephen King actually didn't like. I only found that out the other day.
Really?
Yeah, he didn't
like
The
old
Shining.
news.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. Did you watch Ready Player One?
Yeah.
That's what that whole scene is about, and whenever they go back to The Shining, because they're like, it was like a piece of work that the creator hated or something, and it was The Shining because he hated Kubrick's version.
So hopefully he enjoys this one.
Yeah.
I mean, Ian McGregor, that's a good shout. I think it's a good shout for grown up.
Yeah, he's a good actor.
Yeah,
So he is,
he
and
is,
he can
yeah.
kind of do whatever. Like, I haven't seen him in a bad role,
Yeah,
Hugh McGregor, so I can say he pull off whatever he's been tasked to do.
yeah, pretty much, yeah, 100%. So
Although I know nothing about Doctor Sleep other than the fact that it's a sequel to The Shining.
I think it's something to do with it's like a little girl he meets who kind of has
The Shining as
yeah,
well.
the same gift, yeah. So it's about that,
Yeah.
and he's slowly being driven mad by like some paranormal like thing in his
Right.
house.
So it's
Because
old Tommy.
Yeah, because you see like in the trailers and stuff, it's like he wakes up and there's like writing on his wall that says morning, and you know,
Right.
then one part does say red rum. So
It's
he's
like
like,
a wee callback.
yeah, he's like, what is going on?
Yeah,
So,
because like there's an image of Hugh McGregor looking through like where Jack had originally
yeah,
went through the axe or something.
yeah. So if he's returned to the hotel, I'm excited to see what that brings or what
Yeah.
way that's done.
The Overlook.
It's pretty cool. So
Yeah, hopefully it's good.
yeah, again, yeah.
Did you ever watch the TV miniseries of The Shining?
I did not know.
No, it's quite good. It's a very different take on the story.
All right,
'Cause it's
okay.
obviously, it's more to do with the book.
Yeah.
So it is.
Okay,
So
did not know that.
it has like, it doesn't have the whole hedge maze scene at the end or anything. Because
Ah.
that wasn't originally in the book. It has the hedge creatures coming to life at one point.
Oh, okay.
It has some really dodgy effects of the whatever the fuck he called that guy on his finger. What is he? No.
I'm lost now. I don't. Yeah. So I know
No
you're
way,
wrong,
the
but
kid
yeah.
in the Shining, this
Yeah.
Kubrick one, he like has, I can't remember what they called him. But yeah, but that is actually Tommy. Is his name Tommy? I don't know what the fuck his kid's name. But that is him older, warning him, his younger self, about his dad and about the place.
Okay, that's cool.
But in
That's
the
really
TV
cool,
show, he's
yeah.
just this like floating figure, and you're like, oh, it looks so stupid. But the guy who actually played Jack in the miniseries reads the book on Audible of it, and he does a really good job at doing different voices and stuff for different characters.
That's cool, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, so which I
Nice.
thought was quite good.
Cool.
But he doesn't use an axe; he uses like a thing you play polo with,
Oh,
as
like
a
croquet
weapon. Yeah.
stick or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, fair enough.
and there's more of the supernatural sort of things going on and all. It's a good thing to watch if you're really into it, but
Yeah.
it's like it is like 3 hours again.
I mean, yeah, one night maybe.
One night.
Just watch this one night. Don't
Yeah.
need to,
I think I watched it in 2 nights because it was one of my mates sent it to me years ago, and I was like 2 discs, and I was like, I'm just gonna watch this in 2 nights.
yeah, it's just like a half and then the other half. Yeah,
I know.
that makes sense.
But then the Stephen King miniseries are hit and miss. Like Salem's Lot was great, whereas Night Flares or something was terrible.
The Mist was a good film as well.
The Mist was a very good film.
Yeah, and then apparently the series though was crap on Netflix.
I watched one episode and I was like, nah.
Yeah, apparently like I don't get how you can mess that up, especially being a series. Like,
Yeah,
there's
I
so
know.
many things you can do, and apparently it just did not
Just
go
didn't
well.
do it well.
Yeah, it's like okay then, thanks for coming.
Nah,
See
the only
you
issue
later.
I have with the Mist movie is the really dodgy CGI.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's a
It
great
has the
film.
most somber ending to a film ever, though. Like, you're just sitting there being like, well,
Stephen King loved it as well.
Yeah,
because it was
I-
different from the book.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, the ending's just like a tragedy. You're just like, wow.
I just, one of my friends at school hated the film because of the ending. I was like, how? That's like
Yeah.
such a great ending to a film because it's not what you expect whatsoever.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. If you've seen it, I would just spoil it for you, but you know, I know there's someone out there who hasn't seen it,
Yeah.
and they could potentially watch this video.
Watch it.
Yeah. Go watch it. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
only
It's
like
really
an hour and a
weird.
half.
The Blu-ray I have has a black and white version.
Ooh. That's
Yeah.
kind of like what Mad Max did.
They did it with,
Fury Road. They did like the
Logan
colours
as
and-
well.
Yeah, and then like
Yeah.
the
I don't know what I do. Well,
black and chrome version. They
I
call
can't
it.
be annoyed watching black and white. If the colours are, I'll watch it.
Yeah. It's
Like I love the old black and white monster films and all, but
Yeah.
I like watching modern films in color because they can get the full. I like to see how technologies came along,
Oh
and
yeah, of
CGI
course, yeah.
and all.
Yeah.
But that was really shit. Maybe black and white would be better to hide all the flaws.
nice, nice.
Yeah.
What else we got towards the end of the year? Le Mans '66. It's about Ford versus Ferrari. Christian Bale and Matt Damon.
Oh really?
Yeah, and it's to do with that. Like it's how they built the car that eventually beat the Ferrari.
Right. Okay.
So, yeah, I can't remember what it's called. It's the Ford something, but yeah.
It sounds like it could be a very boring film, but actually done really well.
I like those types of films, so I'm like okay, cool.
Well, like
yeah.
Vice and
Yeah, again,
stuff
I
like
yeah.
because Vice
so,
I thought was a very well done movie
yeah.
for the subject matter.
So yeah, so again,
Yeah.
it could be one of them, but it looks pretty good. So, There's the Goldfinch as well, with Nicole Kidman and Ansel Elgort from Baby Driver.
Right.
Like, it's based on a book that won like the Pulitzer Prize winning novel of the year or something.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, it's like again, it's like your proper drama.
Yeah.
And then the
Oscar
big
bait, is it?
oh yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah.
These are all Oscar bait ones. That's why I mentioned them.
Yeah.
And then of course the big one, Downton Abbey. Yes.
The
Get
movie?
it. Yeah, they're making a film of Downton Abbey.
Never watched the show.
Yeah, neither have
I don't
I'm
like
just-
period
was-
pieces.
I was just being sarcastic. I wasn't actually.
I don't know, you
Tin
might
crumpets!
really like. You've got your golf trousers on. You might enjoy. Downton Abbey. I don't know.
Fuck off. Yeah, I wear checkered trousers. Okay, what of it? Leave me alone. Yeah, nobody ever lets that go.
No.
Like, nobody ever lets that go.
I was gonna say something earlier. I was like, "No, I'll wait for."
No, yeah, wait till we're recording. Yeah, and it's like, insult. Like, thank you for that.
What's an insult? I don't know. You might really be into golf.
I do like golf, yes, but
There you go.
I don't wear the trousers to associate myself with golf. I
I
just
can
wear
imagine going to fucking golf wearing a pair of chinos or something.
You see, that's what I do then. Like, it's like, so I wear checkered trousers, but go to the actual golf course and wear a pair of jeans or slacks and be like, yep, there you go. Yeah, so, yeah, Downton Abbey, what a film that'll be for
What
the
the
older
why?
generation.
Is the
I
show
don't know.
not like over now?
Yeah, the show's over, but, you gotta bring it back for one last hurrah.
I'd rather it didn't. Did they not like kill the dog in that show because it was called ISIS? I'm pretty sure. Like whenever ISIS whenever they popped up and started killing people in the thousands, they're like, we need to kill that dog because it's got the same name. I think that happened. I'm not too sure.
They predicted the future.
Oh, it was during that time.
Dog has the same name, lads.
Yeah.
Coincidence,
Don't
I
want to
think
be
not.
associated.
Yeah, so
This
that's
is a nice family show about rich people.
100%, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's coming out and that'll do well.
Fuck that. What was it? I remember one film I thought was going to do terrible whenever I was working in cinema. Was that the Guernsey fucking potato movie?
Guernsey potato.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know. I was gonna try to think of the name of it.
Was it like
The Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Society or something
Yeah.
like that with what do you call her?
Lily Allen?
Lily James. Yeah.
Lily James, fucking Lily Allen.
Wow, it would have been such a different film. Yeah.
Lily James.
Yeah.
Yeah, that film, I was like, oh, that looks like a biggest pile of balls. And then it was like sold out every night for like
yeah.
a week.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, oh,
Downton
what?
Abbey's going to do the exact same thing. Screen one.
Wait, these
Max.
old people, they don't get out, but whenever they do get out, it's
Oh,
fucking
they
flood
yeah,
to the
that's
cinema.
it, yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's gonna sell out big time. It's gonna be one of the top films of the year.
Some other film about it, and I'll go to the cinema going, what the fuck is everybody going to see this new movie? And I'm like, nah, Downton Abbey.
Downton Abbey, mate. That's...
Go and just smell overpowering perfume and tin sweets.
See, you're gonna pretend you're secretly gonna see someone else, and then you'll be like, oh, Downton Abbey. Sorry, what is that? Just one. What they're all going for? Downton Abbey.
DA.
DA. Yeah, DA. Yeah. What? DA. Downton Abbey for. Everyone just looks. Yeah, no, mind your business. Mind your business. Yeah.
Nope.
I was like, no, never. Yeah, I'm not going to see it.
Never watched the show.
Never watched it, never will.
No, never will.
James,
I have no
James
interest.
secretly has the limited series 1 to 5 collection on Blu-ray.
Yep,
In
that
the
wouldn't
house.
surprise me. That would not
Thanks.
surprise
Thank
me.
you very much. Yeah, cheers. It's okay. Anything
Like
else you
sitting
want to
like
throw
in
in
its,
there? Yeah.
its own little shelf.
Personalised, like, case and all for it. Just nobody ever touches it.
No.
It's on the ground. Yeah. What else? I'm trying to think anything else that we're missing. I think we've covered the big ones.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so... Yeah.
Yeah. And then Hobbs and Shaw's coming out soon.
It's out.
Is it out
It's
and all?
for 2 weeks.
Is it?
I know, a week, sorry.
Fuck
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
Has it all?
That's just the biggest pile of balls.
I don't know. I'm part of the problem because I do enjoy those films.
This is like 2 over the top, though.
The only one I didn't actually like was the last Fast and Furious that came
And
out.
they're making Fast and Furious 9. It's like, guys, for the love of God, stop.
They're
Stop.
never going to stop.
Stop.
Never.
No, I swear to God, someone actually did say the other day, I read this in Total Film magazine, that the idea of taking the franchise into space was not entirely out of context. And I was like, you gotta be shitting me here. I was like,
We're just going to pass in spaceships like ride or die, ride or die.
like, what do you got? I just can't even picture like how much mental that would be. Like,
Fucking Vin Diesel's giving a family speech in an astronaut suit to some aliens that he's just became friends with. He's like, your family.
yeah, see Ripley in the back being like, who the fuck's this guy? Where'd you come from? The alien queen be like, "Meh."
Yeah, because the xenomorph would end up being their mate because they always have an enemy that becomes their mate.
Xenomorphs, yeah, they just kill thousands of them, and then they're like, you know what, we were wrong.
You're
sorry.
okay.
Yep, you do your chest busting thing. We are all okay with that, just as long as it's not.
I want to see that now. Fast and Furious alien crossover.
What? It's like I can't. Oh, my head's melting even thinking about that. Fast and Furious 11, Deep Space Nine.
And then they'll introduce Predator in the closing scene. Maybe Fast and Furious versus Alien versus Predator.
No.
They'll bring Arnold Schwarzenegger back into it.
They just Predator, it's just walking past real suddenly, that scripts one of their cars. No, it's personal. What's this? I
thought we were family.
It's just Predator's just you've seen me, right? Come on.
No,
yeah, it's I can't do this without scraping people's cars. I'm sorry. It's it's he just speaks like a regular person.
Just a regular dude.
Listen, lads, I'm fed up with it, alright?
I can imagine him being Hispanic or something.
Oh, senor, hey. I lick your pain, yo. What do you do for me? No, it's just oh god.
I think we're going to the racist territory now.
Yeah, sorry, being stereotypical, but yeah, kind of, yeah. But yeah, there you go.
Yeah, just
you heard it here first,
bowler
guys.
hat and the
Fast and Furious, Hobbs and Shaw versus Ripley versus Predator versus Alien versus Terminator.
That's where it's going.
Spring 2025.
25. That's not long.
I'm telling you.
6 years. It's
yeah. 6 years. I just wait for it. I'm telling you.
See if anything remotely like this happens,
we better be paid royalties because we called it first. You're gonna come back to this and then hate us, but
yeah, I know. I was see what you did.
See what you made me do.
It's your fault.
God damn it. So yeah, I think we're gonna wrap it up there. I can't really think of anything else.
No, look at that. I think we went in the weird territory.
We just went into some weird stuff there. I look forward to doing it again.
Yes.
Unfortunately, Darren will never have me back sitting here.
See what other movie ideas we'll come up with.
Oh yeah, this would be that could be a whole new episode in itself. A weekly episode of just us coming up with scenarios for films.
Yeah.
That should have been.
Should have been, and hopefully never will be.
Super Mario versus Zelda.
That would be good. Or did that make a Super Mario film?
It did, yeah.
No, I mean, are they not going another one?
Oh god.
Like an animated one, not that fucking Bob Hoskins thing they did years ago.
Hey, Luigi! Yep, I'm out.
And Mario and Luigi Mario. Fucking Dennis Hopper is King Koopa.
I don't want to remember much about that film.
I've watched that film more times than I wish to admit.
Yeah, then for the sake of it, don't admit it.
No, I do own it though. I'm not that bad though. I know somebody that owns it on Blu-ray.
Christ, this makes it sound way worse.
Yeah, the fact that it was actually converted to Blu-ray.
It's the fact that one just left the 1 penny aisle of the DVD section. You thought it'd be I know what this needs, a 4K restoration.
Oh, that's what's next. See if that happens, I'll buy it. I promise here, if it comes out on 4K, I'm gonna buy it. I don't even know if my TV, my PlayStation can support 4K Blu-rays or not, but
yeah, the classic definitely not.
No. I'll just buy it anyway.
Just to have it
in preparation for whenever I do get a PS4 Pro or something.
Be okay, yeah, this works now. This works perfectly.
I know I have to watch it, and I'll invite you around to watch it with me.
Cool, and I'm pretty sure I'm busy that day.
That day in the future.
That day far in the future. I think I'll stay at my wedding actually. That we were talking about, so
that wedding.
Yeah, that wedding, which you're invited to. But if you want to stay and watch Mario Bros, that's cool.
See,
man. There's no
Mario on 4K though. Right, we'll wrap it up here because
this is
going way off.
Way off topic. Yeah.
But thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me. Yeah, appreciate it.
This is my comeback episode, basically. I think.
Oh, what a comeback episode! There's been no views. What do you mean, no views?
Oh fuck!
Bring a special guest, and this is how it ends. What is this? I'm definitely not allowed back.
After this, I'm not doing it anymore.
It's just this is your farewell and comeback episode.
Yeah, both.
Cool.
It's on the Down System channel for the first time, and never again.
Never again.
Never
Yeah.
again.
Never know. It might reach some substantially new viewers.
All your ones.
Oh yeah, my whole 26 subscribers on YouTube.
That's alright. I'll put my 40 odd up to about 60. Yes.
Getting there, lad. Getting there.
Anyway.
Cool.
So,
Until next time.
thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.